Hey everybody, it's Nikki, also known as It Is Well Mama. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a place where I talk about how to look good, how to feel good, and how to maintain your sanity while being a mom. If that sounds like something that interests you, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and become a part of the family. We would love to have you. In today's video, I'm going to talk about something that is honestly quite crazy to most people. Like, it just doesn't even make sense, but it's my truth, and I wanted to share it with you in hopes that if there are other people out there struggling, that they can find comfort in knowing they aren't alone. So I am emetophobic. I have emetophobia. So I know a lot of people have never heard of that, but it's basically a fear of being sick, like being afraid to vomit. And I know even just that word alone triggers a lot of people, but I'm a lot better than that and where I used to be. So I am making steps towards completely overcoming this fear. So I know you may be wondering, well, why are you talking about that? Well, I'm emetophobic and I'm a mom. And one thing we know for sure is that children get sick, probably more often than we care to even talk about because they're little germ buckets. So I just want to talk about how I deal with that as a mom. So first thing I want to do is just talk about what emetophobia is. Like I said, it's the fear of being sick. It usually causes extreme anxiety in people who suffer from it. A lot of times I will get people that will say, well, duh, Nikki, nobody likes throwing up. Nobody likes to throw up. And I'm like, no. It goes beyond not liking it. Like, of course, no one likes it. I have a straight up, like, crippling fear of it. Okay. Like, I will avoid throwing up by any means necessary. So, years ago, I used to be afraid to like go to a bar because I thought, drunk people equals sick people. So I didn't want to go to a bar. I was afraid to fly because I know that a lot of people, not even a lot, but people do sometimes get motion sickness. I was afraid of roller coasters, and I mean, anything that was associated with vomit, I was probably terrified of it. Over the years, just after going out and like facing my fears, even though it seems so minuscule to somebody who doesn't have it, was huge because it allowed me to realize that it's okay to fly. It's okay to go to an amusement park. It's okay to go to a bar because it doesn't always happen. So yeah, basically it's a fear that is crazy and we know that it's irrational, but I will link a link down below so that you can read more about it if you're interested. So the big thing is, what do I do when my kids get sick? Well, luckily, the Lord blessed me with this angel of a husband who takes care of that. So when my kids have a stomach virus, my husband will come home from work and he will handle that completely. Like, he handles the changing of the clothes, the bedding, he cleans the floor, he cleans up literally everything. And I typically go somewhere and hide in a corner and like cry myself to sleep because I'm so just I feel so bad because I'm a mom and I can't even take care of my kid when they're sick. Like, that is huge and it sucks bad. So I have been trying to go to therapy a little bit, but therapy is kind of expensive. But I have done some like minor therapy on it, and I will say that it is getting better. Because a lot of times I view my kids as a ticking time bomb, like just waiting to explode, especially once they start at school and like daycare, that type of thing. Um, so one of the ways that I cope is I have learned from one of my therapists that I have spoken with that you want to try to negate that negative feeling with the truth. So, for instance, what I mean by that is, like, if someone is sick, like my kid is sick, I'm like, okay, this is the body's way of getting all of that bad out. this is a good thing. Like I have to tell myself and like reassure myself of these things. I'm like, it's okay. This is just the body's response to a little nasty virus that needs to come out. Like they're gonna feel better soon after they do it. That helps. I try to remind myself that the stomach virus is one of the quickest illnesses that a person can get. I mean, typically it's like a 24-hour thing. So I try to just remind myself it'll be over soon. It'll be over soon. It'll be over soon. Um, I do tend to have like crazy extreme hygiene, which is a good thing, but at the same time, it kind of borderlines on OCD. So that's not the best thing. But yeah, I wash my hands a lot and I don't put my hands in my mouth at all. Like, not at all. Not at all. I'm not licking off my chocolate or whatever's on my fingers. I'm not licking them. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I just, mm-mm, mm-mm. I know this seems ridiculous, but it's what I do. But it has helped me not get the stomach virus when my kids do have it. And I will make another video on that because I have so much to say on what I do when the stomach virus enters my home. I go on like crazy clean mode. But yeah, so my coping is I try to remain calm. I try to, like I said, negate the feelings, like the overwhelming anxiety, with the truth of what is actually happening. I try to calm the irrational fear and replace it with something more rational. And then, of course, the biggest thing and how I cope is having the most amazing support system in my husband and in my friends. So they really helped me to work on it. And I have really made huge, huge improvements over the years. And if you don't have a good support system, you just need one. Okay, you need one. Even if you don't have it in your friends and family, there are so many resources. Like there's Facebook groups where you can talk to people who understand where you're coming from, because a lot of people don't understand. And yeah, it you just need that. You cannot do life alone, otherwise you will allow this fear to really overcome you. And what I mean to those who don't have emetophobia, a person with emetophobia would rather die than to vomit. Okay, like that's how extreme the irrationality of this is. Okay, like I just need y'all to understand that. Like we don't want to throw up by any means necessary. So it's hard because that's a part of life. It's something that pretty much everyone in life will do at some point. So it's hard, and you need a team of people around you who can support you and who can understand you. So like I said, join some Facebook groups. There's just so many resources out there with people who have it, and they can help you work through your fears. Because like I said, I've made a lot of improvement, and a lot of that I can really attribute to having a good community of people around me. And then finally, I just want to say, don't give up if you are emetophobic and you are a mom. It does get easier as they get older. They don't get sick as often because, they learn how to wash their hands and they're not licking on everything around them. So just hang in there. It gets easier. Don't let it overcome you. Don't feel bad like you're not a good parent because of it, because you are. I mean, every parent has some type of flaw, and we're all just doing the best that we can. So just keep pushing forward. I think the biggest thing for me was there came a time where I was just so sick of this phobia that I started making changes to try to get over it. Like I literally had to face my fears. I started forcing myself to watch it on TV, like somebody who gets sick on TV. I forced myself to listen to someone get sick. And I would sit there and I would listen or watch until I could feel the anxiety starting to lessen. I even, this sounds really gross, but I even Googled like pictures of it and I forced myself to watch it. But my main reason was I hated this phobia so much because of how it was interfering with me as a parent that I was just done. I was sick of it. I'm still not 100% cured. I'm close. I would say I'm about 85% there. I'm much, much better. If you want some more tips, I can make a video on that, or I can share it with you through the comments or whatever. Just let me know, and I will be more than happy to answer how I have gotten to this point. But I just wanted to let everybody know that it is something that I do struggle with. If you want more information on it, if you want more tips on it, just let me know. Like I said, I can make another video or answer any questions in the comment section. So just don't give up. Hang in there, mom. Like, hang in there. Or dad, if it's a dad here, hang in there, because I get it. I get it. It's hard, but it's not the worst thing in the world when you really rationalize it. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope it kind of gives you a little more insight into who I am as a person. And as always, I am so thankful for you watching this video. Thank you for being a part of my family. And I love you guys. Until the next video, bye.